It's time now for a look latest in the local news. In the news today marks the final day of early voting. It will end a 3-week period of early voting, which included 2 Saturdays at the Hall Richardson Recreation Center. Heading into the final day of early voting, still less than 500 people have voted on the East Bluffs referendum. On Thursday, 35 people voted, which brings the total heading into today at 473. Tuesday, all voting precincts will be open. Tuesday night, the results will be in. Good news is the Wayne County Board of Education needs just one more yes vote than no vote to renew the East Bluffs vote. The 1 cent penny for education, which is projected to raise over $30 million over a 5-year period. If passed, the top 2 projects, a new ROTC facility and at the high school and a new agricultural center for the high school students where kids can store their livestock. Other monies raised will be used to pay off the remaining cost of James E. Bacon project, pay for new school buses and technology, also be used to improve athletic facilities. JC Stadium another day older. The board has to make a decision whether to renovate the stadium or simply build a new one across the street from the high school. Again, that decision has not been made by the Board of Education at this time. Once again, this is not a new tax, but simply the renewal of the 1 cent penny for education. It's currently in place, but runs out in June of 2024. So the vote to renew the East Bluffs is taking place this year. And Tuesday night, it'll all be decided. The voting precincts again open Tuesday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And today, the early voting taking place at Hall Richardson Recreation Center from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, Hall Richardson Recreation Center located at 660 North 4th Street in Jesup. Once again, less than 500 votes heading into today. Good possibility it could go over 500 by this afternoon, but not by much. And we'll update the totals for you on Monday's newscast. Once again, Tuesday's the day of the vote. All precincts open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We'll have the results Tuesday night during the high school baseball game against New Hampstead from Savannah. Again, the vote taking place Tuesday. Polls open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Wayne County Commissioners have called a meeting for Tuesday, March 21st at 1 p.m. in the Wayne County Commissioners meeting room. Purpose of the meeting. Purpose of the meeting is to go into executive session as they'll begin conducting the interviews for the county administrator position. Again, they narrowed it down to the 4 candidates that they will be interviewing. Again, those interviews will take place on Tuesday, March 21st, beginning at 1 p.m. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, the City of Jesup's Downtown Activities Coordinator, Hallie Graham Gillespie, has resigned after only 4 months on the job. Was recently praised by the mayor and council members at the last Tuesday commission meeting, but apparently a conversation between her and City Manager Rose Marcus, Commissioner Tim Cockfield, didn't sit well with Gillespie, who says she felt her job was threatened and she felt disrespected. She sent out a letter which reads as follows: Wayne County has been home all my life. I love the City of Jesup, the people and its merchants. It is with much thought and prayer that I have made this decision to resign from my position with the city. This is so disappointing to me as I went into this job with great expectations of working, learning, and creating new ideas to improve our businesses and commerce in Wayne County. Sadly, I've come to the realization that my goals and ideas do not match with many of those in the leadership position. I would like to say thank you to the DDA, the downtown merchants, and several other employees I have met and worked closely with the last 4 months. No employee should ever feel threatened or disrespected for doing their job. Jesup Wayne County has many good employees that should always be treated with the respect and dignity they deserve. For our town to function wholly, we should all be on the same team. There is no I in team. Thank you to those who were. Signed, Hallie Graham Gillespie. Once again, at the Tuesday meeting, she gave a report on the projects and the fact that she met with the downtown merchants and planned to do so every quarter of the year. She also worked hard on the James R. Bland Park, and the project came in a lot less than was projected, more than $10,000 worth. She did report that the downtown merchants were not in favor of an Arch Fest in downtown, and one is not planned this year. She explained that the merchants she talked to said it took away the parking from the downtown merchants, and many of the vendors who came in to sell items or selling similar items being sold in the downtown stores, which defeated the purpose of promoting the downtown merchants. Commissioner Tim Cockfield and Pam Schuman stated that they wanted some type of festival to remain in Jesup and suggested maybe a different venue like Cracker Williams or simply to have it remain downtown. They asked it to be put on their retreat agenda, which is planned for April 4th through the 6th down on Jekyll Island. But after the meeting, conversation took place between Gillespie and Commissioner Cockfield, in which Gillespie says she felt her job was threatened and she felt disrespected. City Manager Rose Mark is also part of that conversation. So, feeling that her job threatened by Commissioner Cockfield and not supported by the city manager, Hallie Gillespie again has written a letter of resignation and has walked away from the job after just accepting it back in October. So once again, the city is without the DDA director once again most likely another topic for their retreat down on Jekyll Island. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news: Wayne Memorial Hospital having a blood drive Tuesday, March the 21st from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. All donors receive a $60 gift card from the Blood Connection and a scratch-off ticket valued at $10. And the blood milk will be located on the right side of the main parking lot near the cafeteria next Tuesday. To make an appointment to donate blood, log on to bloodconnection.org. Type in Jesup or the sponsor code 7980. Again, since the need for blood never stops, donors are always appreciated. Since blood cannot be replicated, it must be donated in advance of any need. All eligible donors are encouraged to donate blood to ensure hospitals' needs for bloods are uninterrupted for all patients. Once this blood drive is complete, the remaining dates for Wayne Memorial Hospital's blood drives in 2023 are June 21st, September 21st, and December 19th. Again, this blood drive is set for Tuesday, March 21st from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Wayne County Board of Tourism gearing up for their Altamar River Run. The date is Saturday, March the 25th. They'll have two different paddles. An 11-mile paddle takes out at Pig Farm, Oglethorpe Landing. 16-mile paddle takes out at JC Landing. Registration is $10 per paddler. Children 10 under paddle for free with a registered adult. Altamar River Expeditions has canoe and kayak rentals for $45 each. You can contact them at 912-294-3604. Shuttles will be available from the takeout points, with the shuttle leaving JC Landing at 8 a.m. and Oglethorpe Landing at 8:15. Registration forms are available at the Jesup Train Depot or online at the Tourism Board website, waynetourism.com. Again, bring your hats, sunscreen, snack lunch, enjoy the spring beauty of the river. Altamar River Run, again, the date Saturday, March the 25th. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce still selling tickets for their 14th annual Taste of Wayne. It's going to take place Thursday, April 13th from 6 to 10 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College. And if you need a ticket, simply call the Chamber at 427-2028. County reminds everyone that Lake Race will be closed to the public through Thursday through Sunday, March 30th through April 2nd. Again, boat races will be taking place. The commissioner is inviting everyone to come out and watch the boat races that weekend, Sunday, March 30th through April the 2nd. 6th Annual Appleton County Law Enforcement First Responder Expo takes place April 5th at the Appleton County Ag Center. Appleton County Sheriff Mark Milton inviting everyone to the event. Lunch will be compliments at the Appleton County Sheriff's Office, and Sheriff Mark Milton will join us on the Butch and Bob Show on March 31st. And the first annual Stepping Out Gala for Wayne County Black Tie Benefit for Youth Enrichment and Community Empowerment takes place Saturday, March 25th from 6 to 10 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College. Again, if you need more information or tickets, contact the Wayne Empowerment Association, 912-427-3179. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.